so much for tuning in to another episode of Conversations with Chan. So today I have with me Lateka Starnes-Council. She is an author, an advocate, and a speaker, an esthetician, and overall hustlepreneur. See, you should put that on a t-shirt.
I am.
You better, because I'm going to buy it, because I love me a t-shirt that say something. Especially a hustlepreneur, that's what we are. So welcome today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let me go ahead and start with thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, because I'm like, you know what, this your month too.
I know I'm ready.
Yes, because it's also they're doing something for veteran entrepreneurs as well. So yes, ma'am. Yes. I'm excited to find out more about, your journey because you wear a lot of tags here, a lot of names and things.
And half the tags you see is not even all of what I do.
See, that's what I'm saying. That we'll be here listing all day because we work
That'll
so
be all
hard.
day.
So tell me what gave you the inspiration behind, becoming an entrepreneur and what you do.
Well, basically becoming an entrepreneur was with me having PTSD and anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I had to come to the conclusion that I really can't adjust to a work setting because when I feel like I get triggered, I feel like I'm boxed in and I had that fear, fight, flight. So me working for myself or doing something at my own time and my own speed gives me that comfortability to say, okay, I can get it done, but it's at my own pace.
Oh, see, you know what? I didn't put that two and two together until I branched out on my own. And I've been thriving ever since. And I never put that together.
And then when you think about it, when you do have like any type of mental illness, when you have to get up and go to work, it's like you're battling yourself. You have to tell yourself every day, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. Let me think about that. And when you do it for yourself, even when you have your bad days, you give yourself that time. Let me take a break. And you're like, okay, I got to get back up. Because if I don't get up, my bills ain't going to get paid.
It seems like you, because that's how it feels every single day. Because I used to sit in my car and cry. Because
I used to be a special education teacher, and I'm talking about before I walked out of my car to go in my classroom, I sat 5 minutes and saying, 1, 2, 3, what the hell is wrong with me? I got to have a good day. When I get in my car, before I left the parking lot, I had to decompress about my day. Before I got out my car at home, I had to see, like I had to mentally prepare myself for what I'm walking into.
And I don't think people I've never met anybody who I could say, yo, that's me. That's what I never, because it's like my hair was falling out. Like I was stressed. Like my hair was getting thin. And I was like, every day it was, even when I was on one of my low days, it was like, it took too long to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Because you gotta, it's like you're low and you know what you can do to get back up. But it's like going to that 9 to 5, someplace you really don't want to be, it makes you sink further.
Yep.
You don't have that time to climb out of, like, you may just want to just be like, okay, I just want to lay in the bed and cry. I want to sit in the shower. I just want to eat ice cream all day. Let me just go listen or look at something. You can't do that when you work a 9 to 5.
Nope. And then the person that I worked for was just my supervisor was just evil, just terrible, and it made it hard. But it's like it's like, wow, you articulated exactly what I was going through, and I've been going through that for years, and like for years and years and years. Even when I changed careers or whatever, it was like, maybe if I change, left the job, like maybe I need to go here and maybe it'll do better. You know what I'm saying? Like not thinking that it was in me. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking maybe it was the workplace, but it was a combination. Where you been?
Because I did the same thing. I went from being in the military, that's all I knew. Like I was a licensed cosmetologist. So, I got out of high school doing hair, but I knew I'm going into the Navy. So at 18, I'm in the Navy, had 3 kids, 2 marriages in the Navy. And I got out, when I got out is when my domestic violence marriage happened. So I'm dealing with having 3 kids, 1 failed marriage, and the second marriage with domestic violence. So it took me 6 months, it took me to be kicked down a flight of stairs and kicked, and in the hospital for me to be like, I got too much to live for. But when I came back home, and I tell people, and it's funny, I posted today like a blast for the past. I posted a picture of me when I had my little hood rat hairstyle and my Coogee little dress on. And I was like, in this picture, I look picture perfect.
Right.
But in reality, that was only a year after I left the domestic violence relationship, my marriage. I wasn't healed. I still had to deal with that trauma, and it's like starting over, because when I left with nothing. Girl. So when I tell people, me coming home and me living on housing authority and getting my little $659 in food stamps was the best 3 years of my life, because I needed it. I needed to say, if I want to sit and cry, if I need to go get this help, because I wasn't ready to face, I had, what was going on. But those 3 years helped me get myself, piece myself together to, further my journey to, basically where I am today. And I needed that time.
And it's amazing how, because I did the same thing. I actually ended up in the hospital about to break it down. Yeah. It's like, I had to look at remember, I had my 3 children, like, you better get up out this bed and go and do what you need to do.
You gotta get up.
But the thing is, I did take that time. It's something about going through something so traumatic, even though you don't want to face what you really need to face. It makes you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to go through it so that you could face the truth.
And then it's like, and to be honest, it took me, all of this happening, like, I got out of the Navy in 2006. I went through the whole domestics, came home in 2007. It took me to really face reality about what happened to me, because I've already had trauma from being raped in the Navy. So that trauma happened first, and then my domestic violence. And it took me to try to commit suicide in July of 2010 for me to really say, okay, that one charcoal, let me tell anybody, if you're thinking about committing suicide, please don't. Charcoal is nasty. You are better off going to talk to someone. Your life is more valuable. That is a disgusting taste. I tell anybody, it's like, it is disgusting.
Listen, y'all. What she said is true. I co-sign that. Yes.
That is a disgusting taste. And that feeling is like, and then when when you're brought back, in your mind, you're ready to go. Yep. But then when you're brought back, you sit there and you cry, because you have to face all of your demons, and what you're running from is yourself and your truth. It took me into 2012 to say, okay, I need help. So from 2012 until today, I've been getting help. And I even went to the extent of being a behavior modification specialist, working with adolescents that have mental illness. I'm like, who can better understand you other than a person who thinks like you?
Girl. And also I'm saying, like, I always ask my, before I enter with a therapist or whatever, I ask them, like, let's talk. Like, do you know, have you ever dealt with this?
Yeah.
Are you sure you ready for this? Because
you're ready for it, because it's like, it's late. Like I tell people, I'm an onion. There's layers. Mm-hmm. I may peel back a little, but I'm still holding a lot. And with me going into therapy, I find it more comforting. I'm not biased, but I find it more comforting to deal with a Black female who is prior service. So when I go in and talk about me being deployed or me, military sexual trauma, they already understand. So yep. I don't have to break it down and explain. Deployment is when you do da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I can just say the terminology and the acronyms and not have to go back, because when I have to keep going back and retelling something, it throws me off. Then I get frustrated and I'm like, okay, I ain't coming back.
And then you shut down and you never get the help.
I really shut down, and I'm like, yeah, let me call VA. I don't want her no more fired. I'll fired. Like, no.
I ain't coming back here no more, because I don't like you and you don't like me.
I went through that period to where I felt like it ain't worth my drive. I'm like, whatever.
And I think people don't understand, like, it's something about having a therapist or a counselor that
it helps.
It understands. And I don't think, like, as Black women, sometimes we are told just to be strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how much stronger do we need to be?
But I also look at it as Black women, we're told to be strong because we carry that burden. Yep. We are like, we enable, we nurture, we do anything and everything. We carry everything on our, like, bag lady. We are the bag lady. We carry everybody's burdens and ours. We can give that advice and help pick them up. But like I told people, I'm like, if I give you all of me, who's going to help pick me up when I'm down? If I keep it all in and you don't know what I'm going through, how can you help me? You gave me all of your load, but nobody's taking any of mine.
And this is where we end up breaking down and stopping and just, retreating.
Yes.
And See, people, y'all need to understand. It's so many the complexities that we are as Black women. I mean, not saying that other women don't encounter stuff, but coming from, seeing what we have to go through so much, and then we can't cry because then
You
you being
can't cry, and then you
emotional.
have to look at not taking away from nobody else's race, but as Black women, in order for us to get our Black men through the door, they need us.
Yep.
So it's like we are their gateway to success. So it's like I'm trying to be successful, but in order for my king to be successful, I got to walk through this threshold and do the background work to make him succeed, because
Go through the
he
fire.
can't do it.
Nope. We got to take the fire, that brunt of the whole
Exactly.
fire, and it's sometimes we know we don't get thanked, but we still do it because it has to be done.
Exactly.
I mean, and this is such dang, this I needed this today, girl. I ain't gonna because this is a conversation we don't have. We really don't have this kind of a conversation because we're not really frank with ourselves sometimes. We always bossing up, we doing this, we doing that, but then after we log off from bossing it up and looking like that online, we in the closet crying.
Because I'm like, okay, everybody got to boss up, everybody got to glow up, but baby, what was your come up? How did you get here? Did you struggle? What are your obstacles? Have you faced your demons?
Listen, because listen, you just how did you did you couch serve? Like, I hate when people say I went from homeless to a millionaire. First of all, you missed a step.
You missed a whole bunch. I went from homeless to working 15 jobs to quitting or getting fired to me finding my lane. Then I became a millionaire.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like you
not an overnight success. I'm like, hell, I'm waiting to be a millionaire. Like, I'm waiting.
I did the struggle part.
Millions? Can I get like something? Piece of something?
And that's what I tell people. Like, I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking nobody if that's the story you want to tell, but you don't want to tell. Going to the.
But to me, that's selling a dream. I'm like, I can't buy your class if you're not being transparent and authentic with me. If you can tell me you went from here to here and then you stumbled back and then you came, now your come up is your come up, I'm more willing to spend my money with you.
Right.
Versus somebody who said, I was homeless and now I make 7 figures a year. Like, what happened?
Right. And I'm going to ask, did you get an EBT card? Because if not...
Honey, because when I was getting them 659, I was swoop. When I told, after my 3 years, and I was like, okay, I picked myself up. I started going to Morris College to get my bachelor's degree. That is when I felt like, okay, I'm mentally stable.
Right.
To, provide, go get a job and do what I needed to do. When them people cut my food stamps, my feelings was hurt. I started having to reach in my pocket and take my money. I'm like, bruh, can I get my food stamp back?
You realize how much food costs? For real.
Because, that was my thing. Because the whole time I was in the Navy, I couldn't get food stamps. I barely could get WIC. So when I got out, I'm like, yo, I need food stamps. I need WIC. I need unemployment.
Give me all
I
my
need
tax
everything.
dollars.
I want everything. Give me everything I couldn't get. I want it all.
Girl, listen, you paid your taxes. You deserve everything.
That's why I said I need it all. Come, run me 8 years worth. Come give it to me. Give me something. That's like now I'm like, yo, I can't get no food. The pandemic. Can I get a little bit of them food stamps?
Let me get $1. Let me get a couple dollars.
I'm like, I just give me $2.50. $2.50, I get a little bit of something.
Thank you, because food is went up in prices and everything. You can't even
went up, and you ain't got no food in the store. So I'm like, can we balance this out? Just let me swipe something.
Yes, let me just hold somebody card that get 1,000 a month. I'll show you what I can do. I'm sorry. They be having 2 buggies. Okay, listen. I'm not judging. I'm just saying if you.
I'm jealous. We ain't judging. We jealous.
Right. I'm jealous. But if you got them, let me know. Hit the inbox.
I know, right?
So can you tell me about your You have 3 businesses. Like, you are the first African American woman veteran to become a hemp transporter for my home state.
Yes, honey.
I'm Horry County born and raised.
I am the first African American female veteran to be a hemp transporter in the Midlands and the Peedee. And the reason I say Midlands and Peedee because I'm from Sumter, and regionally we're the Peedee area, but when you talk to people, they say Sumter is the Midlands area because we're closer to Columbia.
Right.
So technically, I have both regions covered.
Cause
I'm
I'm
right
gonna tell
there.
y'all this on video because I was waiting to do this interview. I got her box, y'all. Okay. And I'm gonna tell y'all real quick because I know we supposed to be talking about you, but we gonna talk about you. And I was waiting, girl. Let me tell y'all something. This is how you supposed to package y'all stuff when y'all send it to people, okay? This is what y'all post. You got it, girl. And I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick because I've been waiting for you to mention this. Let me tell y'all something. Everything in this box, y'all will see the video I'm gonna post after this because I ain't want to post it until I talk to you, girl.
I pretty much figured it.
Yeah, let me tell you, this lip balm. Listen, y'all will see the video, but I'm gonna say this. Y'all better get y'all a box. That's all I'm gonna say. Because every product is made to make you feel good.
And you know, that's so funny because I'm finna launch my skincare line called Sunkiss. And everything is, you know, I'm a hemp-based spa. So for everybody who didn't know, Herbal Euphoria Skin and Body is a hemp-based spa. So every product does have CBD oil in it, which is an anti-inflammatory. Help y'all out. And but I'm gonna launch Sunkiss, and Sunkiss has the CBD oil in it, but everything is a turmeric base. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna help with anybody who has acne, dark hyperpigmentation, eczema. I'm doing a whole face and body wash, lip scrub, body scrub, a body polish. I'm doing a sleep mask, the soap. I just wanted to be where anybody who feels as though skincare isn't the top of their list, because a lot of people don't understand skincare is a need, not a want. You have to take care of your skin. You can't go around with makeup all the time. Show people your skin.
Because I'm gonna say this, there is the turmeric lip balm that's in here. Now, if you've been smoking Black and Milds,
yes,
and your lips, you know, are not the color that you would like them to be, let me tell you something. She got you. She got you covered. You can still smoke your Black and Milds, but you know she got you covered. I just want to throw that out there to tell people that.
Because everybody doesn't know. It's one of those like,
No, I will say this about from the bath bombs to everything that you included in the box, this box. I can't wait for people to, because I was so excited. Okay, I can't wait for people to understand like the level of care that she put into each product. You can tell its quality. You can tell that, and I'm like, girl, and you packaged it beautifully. You get what I'm saying? Like,
and then I was nervous when I packed. I was like, did I not send enough? Did I over send? Did I? I'm like, did I include this? Because you were my first PR box when Jennifer hit me. I was like, what do I send? She's like, what do you want them to? She said, what do you want her to say? I was like, I'm like, I wanted to be authentic. I didn't want it to be no scripted. I wanted it to be authentic to where like, and I didn't send you. See, I never sent her anything for you to say. I was like, hey, whatever.
No, because like for me, I like seeing, and it's like, you know, and I was waiting for you, because I'm going to tell you in person before I post, you did that.
Thank you.
This is something that I will say this because CBD has been, and CBD has been something that I've gone to for my joints, for my knees. You know, I put on a little bit of weight, and you know what I'm saying? But for my knees and stuff, I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? I had to get something. And this having a bath bomb that I can soak in the heat and it helps me. This is this. Listen, you have the healing components of turmeric. You have the CBD that makes you relax and make it a real spa day. Make you do this at home, and then you have that wash. We're gonna listen. If y'all don't know yet, the links is gonna be in the description. I need y'all to order. Pre-order, get on the mailing list, something, because you're doing what's necessary, especially for someone like me who it's hard to have self-care because you don't know how to put yourself first sometimes, but it makes you have self-care because I can relax in a bath and I know that my joints ain't gonna be hurting when I get out the bath.
And see, and that's why I really did it, because like when I first came up with Herbal Euphoria. So like if anybody feels the need to go Google me on, South Carolina Department of Agriculture, you will see Herbal Euphoria LLC listed as a hemp broker and a hemp transporter. My company is legit. Herbal Euphoria LLC is strictly my hemp CBD product. So I'm coming out in 2022. My whole CBD line is going to be gummies from the pre-rolls, anything on the CBD line from bath bombs to the oil. That is where Herbal Euphoria comes in. Herbal Euphoria Skin and Body is my hemp-based spa. I perform services. Like I'm not telling nobody don't come lay on my table and get a facial, but my goal is to cater to the everyday mompreneur, the hustlepreneur, the serialpreneur, those who can't take that time away for self-care. I believe in mind, body, and soul. You look good, you feel good. So I sell and cater to the Black and brown community with the dark spots, eczema, and hyperpigmentation. All turmeric-based stuff. So I sell all of that so that way you can do it at home.
Yep. And I love that. I love it. And I love it because I deal with hyperpigmentation, and I always worry about, because when I get makeup done, they have this they got to do so much. But when I saw that, I was like, see, you got it right. Because even with your lips and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you're putting your best face or best,
always
you present forward. And these I don't use just anybody product. No, I'm gonna say that. But this is right on. This is spot on. This is spot on is what we needed. I don't know. Yes, you did that.
And see, and for the body part, I also sell I don't like calling it weight loss. Everybody's like, oh, weight loss is weight. I call it body goals because my body goals aren't your body goals. So I sell like the slimming gel, the waist trainers, the contour shapers. But I sell that because I don't know if you want body or skin. Right. So I want you to feel mind, body, and soul. I need you to be elevated and relaxed. So that is why I try to cater to both worlds. I want you to have your body goals, but I want you to be sun-kissed. I need you to walk out with no filter, like the sun just kissed you, you popping. Like now I look kind of pale because I don't wear makeup. So that is why. And like when I go through my flares, so I have fibromyalgia and I have to take my Percocet. When I take the Percocet for my pain, I had the habit of picking. Yeah. So I will pick and make spots. So turmeric works for me, and the CBD helps me, keep me mellow and relaxed. And I don't really scratch as much because, of course, I got to take the Benadryl. But my turmeric, I use my own products on myself. And my kids use it.
I will say this, and this is one of the things that I am very particular because I do have acne. Like that's one of the things I was like so thankful that you have the wash, the wash that I can, that I can use and be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And not worry about. And so that's the biggest thing. I really listen, people don't understand and people not going to get it. I need y'all to go ahead and do what y'all need to do. Go to the website, go follow her on social media because this is something that's definitely needed. And especially for me, I can't speak for nobody else but myself because you found a niche market where women like me who don't understand self-care can get self-care.
Yeah, and that's like I just have my oldest daughter. Like, honey, when 2022 pop out, like when you get your new box, you're gonna have the Sun-Kissed products. You're gonna have the Body Goals products. I have my oldest daughter that's gonna team up with me, and she's coming out with the candle line. Your box is gonna have all 4 books. I have 2 more books coming out. You're gonna have the books, so you're gonna have your whole way of self-care at home. My goal is to teach women how to do self-care, even if it's I gotta lock the bathroom and light this candle, read this book, and drop this bath bomb with this clay mask on for an hour. Like you can just sit for an hour. I need everyone to learn and understand self-care. You can't care for nobody else if you can't care for yourself.
You ain't even, you know what? And did you hear her? I'm sorry. Did y'all hear her? I'm talking to y'all. Y'all heard her? Cause listen, she's 100% on point. If you can't take care of you can't do nothing for nobody else if you're not prepared. So
and then to tell you with that though, I had to sit and think because like so many estheticians now, and everybody wants to do the same thing. Like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I had to sit and I had to come up with they was like, you got to come up with the business alter ego, and I was like,
I'm
I promise you, I literally trademarked. I sat down and I made my own lane. I am the Hempstatician. I trademarked and made up the word, the Hempstatician, because everything is hemp and I'm an esthetician. I am the Hempstatician.
and can't nobody look. And she trademarked it, y'all. So that's
It
good.
is already trademarked.
See, that's good business right there. Cause can't nobody take away what y'all need to do. And I listen. I'm excited. Y'all need to get excited. Now tell the listeners where they can find you and connect with you.
I am personally on Facebook at Lateka Starnes-Council. My business name is Herbal Euphoria Skin and Body. Instagram, IAMLATEKASC, Herbal Euphoria Skin Body. Herbal Euphoria Skin Body on TikTok. I can't dance, but if you go there, you will see me trying, but I'm there. Pretty much if you can find me personally, I will guide you and direct you to my business pages, either or.
And see, this is the good part. And I can't even thank you enough for talking to me today because I'm definitely I want to go use. Never mind. So I'm because I gotta do. Because I wanted to wait to talk to you so that I could do what I need to do. But I just wanted to tell you, girl, you did that.
Thank you, because you're gonna have another box coming also.
Okay, y'all. That's just for me, not for y'all. Y'all can go to the website. What y'all contact her to get y'all's, not mine though, because y'all not sharing. But I want to thank you so much for talking to me today. I'm definitely gonna follow up because when you do your drop, I gotta come down and actually be there because I'm excited because you have yes, I'm gonna be so ignorant because I'm going back. That's my home state. You know what I'm saying? And you said Peedee Midlands. You already know I knew what that is.
Everybody don't.
Because my country behind you are like I'm Horry County, so I know what.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, so y'all need to understand South Carolina is different. We do things differently, and we don't have step.
I got two in Conway as we speak.
See. I just want y'all to understand South Carolina women are different. This is just
all different.
Different. So I'm excited and I thank you so much for chatting with me today. Definitely going to follow up. I'm definitely going to post my video because y'all gonna see these products on this face. I'm just saying, and how relaxed I am because, ma'am, I don't know where you came up with it at, but it's so helpful. But I want to thank you again, and we will be in contact soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great afternoon.
Same to you.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye.